Okay, we live. Now, let me go on YouTube real quick so I can get the chat. Let me see, switch account.
We live.
We live in here. Yeah. There we go. Let me get the chat. Let me get the chat popping. Live chat. Pop out chat. There we go. Let me get a promotion going real quick. Let me get the link. Post it online. Feel me? Facts Cap Podcast. And then we getting started in this bit. Then we getting started. There we go. Copy. Okay. Let's see. YouTube. There we go. I'm tripping. Twitter. This nigga sending. Now he want to work. He working for real. This nigga Brandon, boy, I tell you. This nigga actually want to work. Yeah, I know you hear this too, little bitch. Okay, we got that. Let me see. Let me post on the gram.
Hey, y'all, who I'm sending this to right now, don't text me y'all comments. Please put that on the chat.
Yeah, that shit be weird. I be trying to tell y'all niggas just comment on YouTube. That shit kind of weird. Yeah, we live on the Facts Cap Podcast. Come check us out. Come check us out. Let me get the link. Make sure when y'all come in here, y'all hit that like button.
Yeah,
Hit that like button. Get us in the algorithm.
Wipe your feet at the door, man. Come on.
You feel me? Hey, I liked. The last one did good too, but the one before that, y'all got us to like 250. Let's do that again. Shit. That's because y'all hitting that like button. Hit that like button.
Working.
For sure we working. We about to get started too. Whoever don't like it, your mother's a hoe.
Straight like that.
If you don't like the page, if you don't like when you come in here, your mother's a hoe. And we do filthy things to your mother. Let's see. I'm putting my last little post and then we getting started. We live. Let's see. Yeah, we ain't got no Chris, no B Holmes today. But they will be here in the comments. I told they asked to fucking come to you. Just because you off, don't mean you off. So
yeah, Chris like these. Let's get it.
You see, he working, right? He's supposed to be the cameraman. He's supposed to be the fourth mic. Fuck him. All right, so yeah, Fast Cat Podcast episode 110. We back, baby.
110.
We back. Goddamn. Man, it's been a rough week, man. Rough week. Rough week on the Facts Cap Podcast. Everybody in there, make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Episode 110. You good, Kazadi? You good?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Living. How you?
Same old shit, man. You know, different toilet. Same toilet, really. But anyway. Rest in peace to PNB Rock, man. Rest in peace. Another rapper slain in LA. Couple days ago, first thing I seen was the video. Of course, somebody stops and records a man taking his last breaths, his last moments. his loved one right there next to him. People don't care no more. They gonna record. That's a part of the game now.
That's normalized.
Yeah, it's normalized for us to
As
see the video
much
before.
as people, as much as distasteful as it might be, it's becoming normalized.
Exactly. So, so then we started, of course, getting details, news. He was killed at a Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle in South Central Manchester in Maine, which is one of the worst neighborhoods in California, in Los Angeles. Literally the worst location of the Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles chain restaurant, from what I hear. That is the worst place to be.
Which South Central? What is it at?
This is like
LA?
Yeah, this is LA. Okay. Well, some are saying like it's like close to Inglewood.
That's what I heard.
I'm not sure. You know, Inglewood is kind of like the East Point of Atlanta. Like it's basically Atlanta. Like, you know,
I know there's a lot of neighborhoods because like people just call LA
everything
South Central, but
it's South Central. I guess it's from what I damn. Inglewood. Do I got that? Hold on, let me see. I might have
curious if there was a specific one.
I might have written something down. Hold on, I'm about to see.
I did hear Inglewood. So
I'm just trying to make sure. Okay, never mind. I ain't got it. But basically, they said that where that's at is kind of like ground zero for a lot of gangs. Like a lot of different territories start right there. Like 4 different territories. Like you go to the right.
That's the melting pot.
Yeah. They say like you go to the right, it's like this crip, this blood. You know, Inglewood is full of blood. So you right there where they start up. So he was kind of like in the worst place you can be. So people start doing detective work, of course. He did a video first on the way there because the rumor is they were stopping to go to the airport. They was going to the airport. They stopped there first. Apparently, in the video he put up, he had all the jewelry on. Like literally every piece of jewelry he owns, he had that motherfucker on.
Flexing it.
Yeah, he was on live.
He's even in the car with his girl doing the flexing the jewelry.
Yeah, you know how it go. So then, his girlfriend put up a post that everybody got angry about. She didn't only just post up a picture. You know, you go somewhere, you take a picture of your food. Boom. She didn't only take a picture of her food. She didn't only put the name of where she was at. She dropped the pin too. She put the location, the actual pin, where it said that she was at the Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle in Manchester in Maine. 20 minutes later, allegedly, a man with a mask and a gun came, attempted to rob him. They saying he wasn't going on some Sauce Walka shit, and we're going to get to Sauce Walka after this. But apparently...
So that's the... go ahead.
Well, they saying he wasn't going for it, allegedly.
So I was looking for that. The only thing I heard from the cops said the report TMZ said, that the robber came in, asked, pointed the gun and said, "Give me your jewelry," and then
shot him.
There wasn't no other context.
So I mean, from what I've seen online, but that's online, of course. They saying he wasn't going. And what I will say, the reason I do believe that he wasn't going is because he just did an interview with Academics last week that came out, and he essentially was on. You could tell he was that type of nigga. He was on that type of time, like nigga. That's where I am. Like he was talking about how he went to the projects with Roddy Ricch and Roddy Ricch Hood in LA, and he was like, "Nigga, you ain't got no security, you ain't got no people with you, nothing." He was like, "Oh, I'm secure in another way."
Yeah,
like
he got it on him.
Yeah, that seemed like he that's the type of person he was. He ended up passing around 2:00, so about 30 minutes after being shot, he passed away. He was declared dead. So everybody's blaming the girlfriend for posting the location.
That's the big debate.
There's also videos of him explaining how this is like something she does. There's been a couple of times where their life was in danger. He felt like at unease, and she just was kind of oblivious. Yeah,
oblivious to that.
Kind of oblivious to that. So I guess my question would be to you is, the first question is, what were the mistakes that were made to you?
Oh shit! Like mistakes, you know me. Everything's relative. Knowing I don't like victim blaming, right? Yeah. But if we just, I really don't like doing this, but we're gonna do it for the sake of doing it.
I feel you.
if we just speak on knowing the game, if you decide to play a game, and someone said these are the rules, you got to know the rules, whether they're unfair or fair, right?
Yeah.
Mistakes were made, flashing everything on real time.
Yeah.
So you're ready in LA, and I'm assuming you don't have security. You're a rapper, you don't have security. That's one. That's a mistake.
Yeah.
Moving, flashing the jewelry while you're driving in real time.
Yeah.
Mistake, I feel like, because now everybody's looking. It looked like he had all his jewelry.
Basically, they were able to, if they was just happening to be scrolling and looking at your page, and they found out that she put out a pin location, that does double damage.
It's just double damage because it was like, it wasn't just that she put the pin location.
We know you got the jewelry on.
You had all the jewelry on, and I'm sorry, why you have that much jewelry on in the middle of LA?
If you going to the airport, that's what I don't understand. You going to the airport?
Like, I'm not being like sarcastic when I think that was every piece of necklace he has. Like 8 chains.
He looked like Slick Rick. Goddamn.
So that's a mistake. And his girl dropping the location, man. Like,
that was like the icing on the cake.
That's just you can't do that.
Yeah.
And lastly, if it's true, being too tough, being too eager, like, it's not worth your life.
Yeah.
If the man had a drop on you, put your hands up, man. Give him the jewelry.
Yeah.
I don't know if that happened or not. I don't know if he tried to reach for his shit, but it's like, if a nigga got a drop on you, he got a drop on you. And like, I can't speak on like if this was gang affiliated. I don't know what Philly gang he was repping, or if any.
Like, I guess like what he repped was like PNB. Like, I guess that's the thing, because that stands for like his street, but at the same time, that's the they are like, you know, Philly's trying to like introduce like the Rico and shit like they doing in Atlanta now. Like, they doing a rollout for the Rico. So yeah.
So, I don't know if he checked in or not, and it's because from my limited knowledge, LA is political as fuck when it comes to street shit. So if you're a rapper, you might need to tap into those who are in charge.
Yeah. Brandon said, wrong location, being flashy in LA, knowing what's going on out there. I agree.
Yeah, so it just wasn't moving right.
Yeah.
It wasn't moving right. And that's my take on that part. But
yeah, I think of course it was the jury. You can't do that, for one. You can't have that type of if you're gonna have that going on, you need to go straight to the airport. Put it like that. Where it's secure. Niggas ain't really robbing you at the airport because it's like shit going on, unless, you know,
or just post it after you out.
Yeah, I agree with that. First and foremost, I don't understand. I would never wear that much jewelry to the airport. Like, you getting on a flight, you want to be comfortable. So for me, I don't really understand as to why you have on that much jewelry. Also, I guess I would say that's part of it. The girl, of course, her putting the location, that wasn't the best thing to do. But I feel like it's his job as the leader, as the rapper, it's his job to be like, nah, that's out. We not going there. So I don't know if he was just on some tough time, like, you know, I don't care about going to the hood type shit.
Bro, the LAPD said, why would you go there?
The LAPD put out some shit last summer saying, if you're a tourist in LA, we cannot guarantee your safety right now.
They say like the street niggas, the podcast, everybody's like, why would you go there to eat? Like, that's not where you, like, if you ain't from there, it ain't the place you can just go.
A nigga said,
I don't know, but if the police is saying that,
I seen a nigga say that shit is like dangling a rotisserie chicken in front of some lions. Like dangling a steak in front of some lions. That's literally what they said. Like,
people just been posting videos of people jumping in, robbing people in broad daylight.
Yeah, like we seeing shit in LA where niggas is literally putting, like, they not even, the thing about LA was crazy. Niggas ain't even waiting for you to come outside no more. It's
PNB
too much.
said it. He said himself. He said we more sneaky. Like LA ain't like that. So
I feel like LA. I feel like in LA, this shit ain't even no competition. Like it's a competition. We gotta get this nigga before he get outside because it's probably niggas out there waiting for him to come outside. We going in.
He gets other jackers to get like
niggas is like, yo, we going in. Fuck that, we going inside. So I think niggas is literally going inside. Like we seen videos of niggas robbing couples
and shit like that.
I seen Ice-T say some shit that was crazy. He was like, hey, look, I've been trying to tell y'all niggas about LA for the longest.
We don't wear chains.
He's like
that.
You see me, Kendrick,
Snoop,
Cube, Ice Cube, Game. Dre, you never seen niggas wearing excessive amounts of jewelry because it's dangerous.
That's not their lifestyle like that.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
YG
don't even wear it like that. You don't see it.
Yeah.
You gotta think
that
smart.
Makes sense.
That's why a lot of niggas is not knowing how to move and they getting killed. They talking about this. A lot of rappers right now getting robbed. Melrose, downtown, Hollywood, and they not even. They said the thing about the LA niggas, they not even trying to get clouded from it. They literally starving.
Yeah, it
ain't like your chain ain't going on. Yeah, your chain ain't going on tour no more.
But I've been hearing stories about LA, not just from rappers, from like Jamie Foxx on his podcast talking about how 40 Glock and them ran down on them and niggas took off plows and them took off running.
Yeah.
So it's like you've been hearing stories about that shit, but the big shit is kind of like come down to you're saying was he should have on his girl, like should she feel responsible?
Yeah, that was my next question. Is she responsible? I don't think she's solely responsible. Now, do she have something to blame? I think so. I think she's part of the issue, but I think ultimately, like I said, PNB Rock, he played a key factor too. And my thing is, nigga, you're the rapper. You put it like this. You said on the podcast, you know who your girlfriend is.
Mm-hmm.
You know who your girlfriend is. So for you to be sitting there, you said it's been 2 times where some shit didn't happen. One of the times was with her. And you like, we got to get out of here. She's still trying to shop. Clearly, she doesn't understand the danger. And this is just, I hate to say this, but this kind of be women in general. Like, not that, I think men, black men, we live with a different type of paranoia. Like,
especially when you're out with people you love, it's a different, you're on guard.
B say, no, she's not responsible. Yeah, I agree. Like, for me, I put it like this. I'm gonna say this, like I go everywhere, I be like, damn, I need my gun. If I leave my gun in the house, I'm gonna run back inside, get my gun. My girl, for the longest, no disrespect to my girl, I would have to tell her, when you gonna start taking your gun with you? When you gonna start taking your gun with you? It's just, I think it's just natural in their head, like I'm a woman. And she probably thinking like, man, they not looking at my page like that. This, that, and the third, which they very well may not have. Now, it's other variables that could have happened. Just sitting, one of their biggest mistakes was sitting down and eating. Who the fuck do y'all think y'all is? You in there eating with 500K around your neck, your wrist, all that?
It's a walking lick.
In the worst neighborhood? So you didn't think it was smart for you to actually let me, you know what, this is what you're supposed to do. If you want to get some food over there, first of all, I wish you would have been in a bulletproof, for one. Second of all, you send somebody in that bitch to get your food. Or you make a phone call and you be like, hey, look, I don't know if you need to goddamn be like, hey, look, you know, we got somebody here. You know, we'll tip you an extra if y'all come and bring us the food. We gonna be in this type of car. Don't even let them know it's you. Be like, yo, it's somebody of a certain right? Get your food and go. If you in a bulletproof, you can sit out that motherfucker. But you supposed to get your shit and go. Shout out to Tia in the building. Right. Bring the food to the hotel. Or eat on the way to the airport. What are you doing sitting down and eating? Like you like me and my girl.
So you more partly responsible, but now see.
Yeah, it's too many different factors. It's too many different factors.
I was like, man, you can't blame her. First of all, we all jumping to conclusions. We're assuming that even led to it. Then I seen Kodak was the first person to say she might
Kodak
kill
ignorant
herself.
ass.
So and then
Kodak ignorant as fuck.
Nicki came out and was like, knowing what happened to Pop, like why would you knowing rappers, why would you post a location?
Nicki has been on Instagram, Twitter tripping.
And then Cardi kind of opposite effect. She said, oh nah, you shouldn't blame her. That probably had nothing to do with it. So I was leaning more like, nah, you can't blame her. Then
I just don't blame her solely. I think she made a mistake.
Knowing what happens, just what we've been dealing with, When the police said,
Yeah, come on, bro.
That probably led to what happened. I'm sorry. Like, I blame the person who shot, but yes, I think she is. I think both of them are. But
they both was moving reckless.
But she's
hers is the more obvious. Hers is the most obvious to get the blame, being that she's still alive and he's dead. If somebody came in and shot her and him, they wouldn't have been on her head like that.
If I was like family to PNB, I would feel some type of way about her. Like, and that's unfair as that is. That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean by blame. Like,
well, I can understand
the killer, but it's almost like you. Yeah. It's almost like because of grief, you know. Yeah. It's like, damn, like you caused it. I'm gonna feel like I can see that.
Yeah, I can say. Let me say this. I understand how the family could feel a way towards her, right? But
let's hit that light.
Yeah, let's get them likes up. Let's hit them likes. We on Instagram too right now. If you on the gram, get on YouTube. We got the link on my Instagram feed. Go ahead and go get on YouTube where it look a little better. You know what I'm saying? The sounded better, a little bit better. Tia said, I think it would be hard to be on guard 24/7. Us regular people try to be on guard all the time, but imagine being a celebrity. Yes, it would get tired, and that's true. This is why I say, like, move smart. This is why I hate when I hear people being like, nigga, I'm never lacking. I never lack. No, at some point you're gonna lack. It's just by the grace of God you made it out that situation. Now, what I will say is this. I think that I don't think she's just to blame. If I'm the family, I'm a very logical person. So I probably wouldn't feel the way towards her. I would kind of be mad at my cousin or people with my brother or something. I'll be like, bro, you know what type of girl you was messing with. You know that she got a little airhead to her. As the man, you supposed to be the protector. And you supposed to just, eventually you got to be the one to just be like, nah, nigga, this don't make sense for us to go over here. We gonna eat inside the airport. That's just what it is. So my whole thing is for him to go over there and sit down. He was with it too. So he get the blame. He just the one who can't talk. He ended up dying. He got shot in the chest and didn't. And, you know, unfortunately, he didn't make it. So I'm going to blame PNB for that, you know. You want to hear what Boosie's reaction? Yeah, I see we got Brandon in here.
I didn't hear it, but let me see what he said.
It wasn't really Boosie's reaction. This is Boosie's advice. First of all, what's crazy is Boosie gave advice to a dead nigga, to dead niggas. This is what he said. This is what this nigga said. He said, hey, man, every time you in LA, keep your guns on. He said, keep your guns and your finger on the trigger. I don't know how you keep your guns on the trigger, but he said, keep your guns and your finger on the trigger. Okay, I see what he was trying to say. Be ready to shoot at all times. Keep your hand on your Glock. No safety. And shoot soon as you see harm or anyone suspicious. They will rob and kill you, man. It's the rap murder capital. LA. Tip to everyone who lost their life in LA. Why the hell did you just give tips to everybody who died? Nigga, they dead. It's too late now.
Everybody lost their life.
To everybody who lost. All right, Boosie. You know, he might be a little more airhead than her. But anyway.
He spoke straight facts. Y'all knew what he meant. No, nigga, we know what he said.
All right. Straight facts. I don't know if that's straight facts anyway, because, I mean, the way you're going to go to jail.
And just pull up and you start shooting.
You can't do that. I'm going to give you an example, right? So when I was coming back from Houston, right, me and Gerard was supposed to catch a flight, but Gerard didn't come. So I caught the flight back by myself. So, you know, at Hartsfield, you got to get on the train, like the little train to get back to get your luggage. So Desi Banks we was on the same flight. And I actually
name drop.
I kind of know Desi Banks' manager. Not really know him, but we used to work together.
Another name drop.
It's not really a name drop. I'm not trying to name drop. I'm just saying. This is how it be, right? So we was in the same cart or whatever, and I came up to them. Well, we ended up going up the escalator, and I was next to him, and I was talking to him. I said, "Hey, I seen how you I seen you got the fuck up out of Turkey Leg Hut yesterday, because we had seen him at Turkey Leg Hut. Like a whole bunch of bullshit was going on." And when I said that, I could tell he kind of was spooked a little bit because
he probably thought you had a drop on him.
Yeah. Yeah, just he kind of was spooked a little bit and he kind of relaxed. And that's why I say, like, you do have to be on guard. But if you got a gun on you, niggas will spook you and they can just be fans.
Yeah. Something simple like y'all was the same place, y'all came together, y'all going back home. You thinking like, oh,
he like, what
the fuck? Like,
but I could tell, like, I kind of caught him off guard. He was like, and then he kind of like, you could tell he was trying to like diffuse the situation before it even happened because he went like that, like, what's up? And I was like, it ain't even like that, bro. You know, I ain't trying to, you know what I mean? But that's just the paranoia of, I guess, being a celebrity is that shit happens. You do got to be on guard. So my whole thing is, I don't care that niggas, I know for a fact niggas lack, but you ain't never supposed to make that type of decision.
Yeah, it's like you can't, if pretty much like if somebody go out their way, they find you, all right, but it's like your decisions led to, you made it easy for them.
Yeah. So I feel like at this point too, the best advice, besides, you know, what Boosie's saying, I think the best advice is to just stay out the way or don't be in LA, bro. Like, it's hot. You ain't got to go to LA. People be like, it's a lot of money in LA. Well, shit, double up on your shows at another place. Whatever money you can make in LA, you can make somewhere else. It's not necessary. I ain't saying stay out of LA forever. But, you know, just think with your head, bro. Especially if you're going to have your motherfucking family with you and stuff. That's not the best decision because she easily could have been killed too. Yeah. Then your kids wouldn't have no parents. So just got to think a little bit smarter. Let's get to Sauce Walka because I got a question about this. So I know we talked about Sauce Walka last week, but you weren't here. So I wanted to hear yo what you think about that situation. Like, so Sauce Walka, we know he was in LA, downtown or Hollywood. He claims that he fought for his life against somebody who tried to rob him. He saved him and his people. Like, they fought him off. The robber ran down the street. Initially, the way he put it out is kind of like he was insinuating that
he killed him.
He did something to the robber, and that robber is no longer here anymore. The story came out. We seen a picture of a man laid out on the floor with a gun next to him. From what we're hearing, that the robber actually went down the street, tried to rob another guy. He wasn't going either. And I guess maybe that dude had a gun. Maybe he noticed. I don't know. But he ended up killing that guy.
So somebody tried to rob Sauce Walka. Mm-hmm. They fought him off. Mm-hmm. And literally he went to go rob somebody else.
Right down the street. And he ended up killing the person he tried to rob. Oh. Yeah, they ended up fighting again. Like the same way that Sauce Walka fought the robber, that nigga tried to fight the robber as well.
So the robber killed somebody.
The robber killed that nigga.
And he got away.
Yeah, they got video of the robber running down the street. Mm-hmm. Allegedly. Now, this is my theory. And then I'll let you say it. My theory is Sauce Walka tried to get online. He thought it was a good opportunity to clout chase and say, yeah, that nigga's dead because he probably heard that the nigga died down the street. He thought that nigga was the robber. So it's like, shit, dead man can't speak. He tried to rob me. He dead. He made it. He left just enough holes into, like, if it come out, he can say, I said this. But I feel like he tried to clout chase and just leave it up in air. Leave it up for interpretation.
End up snitching.
But yeah, it kind of snitching. It is kind of snitching. But literally, when it came out, that that's not what happened. And the dude that died was actually well respected in LA. He had to come out and change the statement. And he tried to say, well, I said this. I didn't never say this. He tried to play stupid. But I guess the reason I even asked that is, first you can tell me what you think about that situation. And then I'll ask my real question.
Walka, knowing dad wrestling, like knowing him a little, I don't really listen to music or nothing like that, but all I know him for is for clout chasing. Yeah. Or just attention.
Shout out to Eric Saint, shout out to Jay Franks, T in the building.
So it's like, that's all I know him for. So it's not surprising to me. It's not why, especially if it's a real life situation. This ain't no like wrestling beef and niggas try to rob you. And it's like, was it even on camera? What was the point?
It wasn't on camera.
What was the point of even saying
He went to the internet and put that out there because he talking about he want to get in front of the blogs. I feel like, bruh, thought it was a good opportunity for him. He was in LA already on business. So I feel like he looked like it was a good opportunity for him. You know, you look like you laid down a body
Yeah, you trying to take credit for work that's not yours. You trying to insinuate. That's why I didn't really watch the video. That's what I heard. It's like the nigga that tried to rob me dead. Y'all put the pieces together.
Exactly. That's how he said it.
It makes your credibility get shot now.
Yeah, and then he tried to come out and clear it up.
Now there's a person that died, somebody that was respecting, now the pressure on you, and the nigga who robbed you still out there.
Yeah. That nigga is, like I said, that nigga somewhere smoking a blunt, trying to get a little bus pass to Atlanta, because you know that's where everybody go and they catch a body. Everybody came to Atlanta, so I think bro just, you know what I mean, he got his little $13 and shit like that.
Don't tell the DA that.
Yeah. So
I'll go to Fulton.
I guess my question is, do you think that situation, him saying like I wasn't going for it, I survived, this, that, and the third, do you think that kind of led up to the PNB Rock situation? Do you think that PNB Rock had, let's say that the situation came up different and Sauce Walka got on there and been like, yo, I just gave the jury up, y'all need to be smart, give up the jury. Nah, do you think that has something to do, or do you think it was that's just him?
I don't. I think that's just him. I don't think it would take more.
Yeah,
that would have been a catalyst, a start. Yeah, but it would take more rappers to come out, because he ain't the first rapper that came out and said, "Oh, give it up." You know, niggas caught me.
Yeah,
niggas done got beat up and took their chain. When Jay Almighty came out, it was like, "Yeah, nigga robbed me." Okay,
yeah, niggas he got $150.
Yeah, $150. Like, and he didn't, his image, he didn't care as much. A lot of rappers care.
See, the thing about him though, Almighty not a street nigga. He even said it. I'm not a street nigga, so that's a little different.
Well,
I don't know. Maybe.
I agree. I'm just saying. I think even PNB saw that. I think, like you said, the act interview. He is who he is. I don't think Sauce Walka's one interview would be like, you know what, that's smart. I think it would take a couple rappers doing that. Couple rappers, and then you'll hear rappers being like, man, you know what, you got to drop on me. Yeah. But I do believe. I don't think all rappers say that shit real to die. Niggas don't got take shit took off without a pistol.
They said niggas is being robbed. They said, like, Academic said he know like 10 rappers that's been robbed in LA, and they're embarrassed. They're just more embarrassed and they won't say it. And they just waiting for the rappers to come out with they changed. But the difference is like LA don't move like that.
They move like that. They pawning that shit trying to get that money.
Yeah, they really trying to eat. You know, so LA is an expensive place.
So that's what I'm saying. That's why a lot of, you don't hear about it. I don't think every rapper is like, nigga, I'm finna die over this chain. Hell nah, niggas is here. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
a lot of niggas ain't built like that.
It's yours.
It's yours.
It's yours. They said Rich the Kid been robbed like 6 times in LA, bro. I don't understand that too. Like, my whole thing is, nigga, if I get robbed in LA that many times,
I'm not coming back.
I'm getting the fuck out of there. He been in LA for like 6 years, bro. Like, 6
years. Used to it.
Man, listen, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
Yeah, I don't.
That's why I like Atlanta, bro. I couldn't live in LA, bro, because I need to live somewhere where I can have a gun. I feel like the reason like LA, New York, them places is high target areas is because the criminals don't expect you to have a gun because of the gun laws. You know you can potentially do some time if you got a gun on you. So I feel like that's why it's so niggas is so bold. Nigga, you'll never see. I ain't gonna say you never gonna see, because niggas is crazy. But you ain't gonna see like in LA. Now, don't get me wrong, Atlanta going crazy. But do you think that a nigga gonna walk up in Rock South with a gun
no, you don't see
and rob you in broad daylight in front of everybody inside the whole Rock South?
The niggas in there got tools on them, bro.
Yeah, nigga, what?
Back and you could get shot.
Nigga, what? Nigga, what? Yeah. Exactly. So niggas is coming up to Rock South. Niggas is going to Toast on Linux. Niggas is riding in that bitch with a Rolls Royce, and ain't nobody batting a fucking eye. That's part of the reason why niggas be like, in Atlanta, everybody is celebrity. Nobody bothered them. Yeah, because them niggas is tooled up too.
Got to have it on you.
You get caught with a gun, that's just like a little misdemeanor. You feel me? So I know it's just like same with Texas. It's like a little you know.
You're gonna get shot trying to rob. So
he got to wearing fake jewelry at this point. Shit, that's fake jewelry look real too now. Don't get your ass killed over that fake jewelry too. Yeah, listen. I'm just putting that out there. You know what I mean? So you just gotta be smart about where you doing shit at. That's just how I say it. But
it's tough though.
Also about that, do you think that the internet needs to relax on like investigating now? Because I feel like I was just sitting there thinking about all these rappers who got killed in LA, right? Or just rappers in general, right? Let's think about it. When Pop Smoke died, they said the girl set him up. Apparently, it was just because he showed his address and some Hoovers, teenagers came and got him. Who else died? Remember when X died? They said it was one nigga with the turban, and it turns out he didn't do it. I'm trying to think who else they were saying, like with all the niggas who didn't died.
Some conspiracy theory.
Yeah, put it like this: every time somebody die, the internet be wrong as fuck. Who did it? You know, even Mo3, they tried to say it was the niggas he was beefing with. Turns out it was like on some trouble shit. He was laying in another nigga bed. You feel me?
They chased that nigga down too,
and they hawked him down, bro. So
that's terrible.
That's all I'm saying. Like the internet, it's not gonna happen, but the internet should relax.
The craziest thing I'm hearing is not the craziest, but it's like she set him up.
Yeah, they were saying she said. My whole thing is this. It's kind of like when niggas was saying, Suge Knight. Yeah, why would you put your own self in the line of fire? If I'm Suge Knight, I'm 6'3", 340 pounds. And I got a little bitty ass Tupac next to me, and niggas is shooting from that side.
That's not really smart.
Why would I set y'all up to? Why would I put myself in the line of fire? The same way with her. Why would I put myself in the line of fire? You know what I mean? So I disagree with that. And then my last question before we get off this LA shit: do we think that now that this has happened, right, in the last couple of weeks, do we believe that rapping is the most dangerous occupation in the country? Go ahead. I'm gonna refill my drink. Go ahead.
Dangerous? I mean, like, I don't want to speak out of without no stats. I think it's the most dangerous celebrity occupation. Thank you. For sure. I can't think of any other celebrity occupation that has a hazardous or a goddamn death rate the way rappers do. Or even fuck death rate. Like, death, people be like, oh, you ain't die though. Niggas don't get stabbed, niggas don't get beat up, niggas get robbed, niggas don't get attempted murders. Like, what? Like, you don't see that no other celebrity workplace. Rappers by far, man. For celebrity, I can't think of nothing else.
I like how you put that. Maybe that is right. Maybe for celebrity, shit. Kodak got shot in L.A. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he was trying to help his homie out from getting shot. He said, "Nah, if I got robbed 6 times and keep going back, I'm wearing fake shit."
Well, what is it then, Chris?
I mean, but you still can die, nigga. The whole purpose is why you keep going over there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Chris said no. I don't think it's the most dangerous, but I do think that it is. I like how you said that. The most dangerous celebrity. I get that. Of celebrities, yeah. Because niggas ain't making niggas ain't making Leonardo DiCaprio check in.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's crazy. What other place you have to check in?
Yeah. Niggas ain't even making Denzel Washington check in. So actors ain't checking in. Michael B. Jordan, they ain't checking in unless they're just more so. I feel like if you get involved in that street shit, it's the most dangerous. If you come from that street shit, like put it like this. What's a street? Oh man, I just had a nigga in my head. I'm trying to think. What's a street actor? Like if you're a street actor, if you're an actor, like okay, Bobby Brown,
Tupac.
Back in the day, not even that. I'm saying like okay, Bobby Brown was an R&B singer, right? The rest of New Edition ain't have to check in. But I heard that Bobby Brown used to be active in the streets. Bobby Brown may have had to check in. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you involve yourself,
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown may have be above the point now where he has to do certain shit. I don't know. I don't know.
All them niggas get
I feel like Chris Brown he got a fort in his house and all he do is dance and fuck bitches and do coke in his house. I don't see Chris Brown nowhere. They said that the nightlife is fucked up in LA. I can't speak on that. I don't know. He said, you think actors ain't checking in? They may be, but they may not.
No, I don't.
I don't think they checking in, bro.
You think Michael B. Jordan's checking in?
Yeah.
Idris Elba's checking in?
If they was checking in, you'll see some pictures of them around some members.
I think Steven Jackson's checking in.
Yeah, Steven Jackson.
I don't
for
think
sure.
these actors checking in.
I don't
checking
think.
into what?
Yeah, who? Name me an actor who checking in, Chris.
Like, what do you? Nah, hell nah.
Name me the actors who checking in, cause I damn sure know that ain't no unless you like involve yourself in the streets. That's all I'm saying. Shells, what's good? What up, cuz?
I don't think these actors checking in.
What up?
That's not the only job. Like, what other celebrity entertainment checking in?
If you're a celebrity in LA,
you
the
think
only
Stephen A. Smith's checking in anywhere?
Yeah, the only celebrities that are checking in is rappers, or R&B singers, whoever niggas in the entertainment industry involved with the streets or who want to be involved in the streets. That's what happens. And once you get involved with them streets, nigga, it's hard to get out of it. You know what I mean? So, like Justin Bieber wanted to be, he was checking in at one point, and then he separated himself, and niggas ain't bothered him since. If Chris Brown said, hey, fuck y'all niggas, I ain't fucking with y'all no more, I'm getting the fuck out. Like how they saying allegedly Quando Rondo did? They saying allegedly Quando Rondo did that? You see what happened, right? What did niggas double down on the white man? On Justin Bieber?
Hell nah.
Hell no. What's this link this nigga putting in here? So I think some of the actors may be checking in. I think the actors that are checking in want to be involved in the streets. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Can y'all give me a name?
Yeah, y'all got to give me some names, bro, before we just... Because we about to get off this subject, but y'all got to give us some names. Y'all can't just be saying, I think actors checking in. Who?
I think Brad Pitt checking in.
Like, give me some black actors. Give me some black actors that's checking in. Because I don't think they checking in.
You think Terrence Howard's checking in?
Exactly. Them niggas is walking around with security.
See them niggas move like that, bro.
Them niggas is walking around with security.
You see check-ins, niggas you like, and for what we see, what they post, you don't see Terrence Howard going on
That nigga said, I bet Michael B. Jordan checking in. That nigga is not checking in, bro.
Crazy?
That nigga is not checking in, bro. What? That nigga was fucking Lori Harvey and staying out the way. Michael B. Jordan don't gotta check in because Michael B. Jordan don't go to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles on Manchester and Maine, nigga. He don't go to them type of places, bro.
You don't see him flossing that kind of jewelry.
And if he's leaving, he's a multi-millionaire. That nigga's richer than 90% of rappers, bro.
That's the other thing. They can afford a different type of security.
Yes, he can afford security 24/7 if he need to.
Where he at that he need to be moving like the way a rapper would be.
Come on, bro. Like, think about it. Y'all got to think about that
That's
shit.
another thing. These actors we talking about are way different type of money than these
PNB Rock was
since 2017.
They saying PNB Rock was already blackballed. He had got dropped from his label. You know, no disrespect to him. He was on Empire, and that's a whole nother story. Everybody on Empire out here dying. But yeah, it's a little different. But let's keep it moving. Let's get to Tory Lanez. We got a little bit more to talk about. We went 40 minutes, so we're going to try to do these 20 minutes real quick before we start getting to what scenario. Tory Lanez has started his trial. Tory Lanez has started the trial. So I thought an interesting thing, yesterday got delayed. Excuse me, they adjourned or whatever it was because they subpoenaed Kelsey.
I think it was a continuance. That's what they call it.
A continuance.
Yeah.
They subpoenaed Kelsey to the trial. My question is now, are we all on the same page that we think that she had more to do with it than what's being led on?
That's a fact.
Do you think that she shot her?
I don't know. I don't even want to.
You don't want to say that yet?
I don't want to say that. This is my big picture. I think anybody can go to jail. Except probably Meg. She's the victim.
Yeah.
But I think it's kind of like,
I say that
whoever got the best lawyer.
Yeah. My theory is with the story, it looks more to me with the evidence. If this is the true evidence, if they're saying that the residue is on her, they got
to get on residue on her.
Allegedly, they're saying that the residue. He didn't have no residue on him. She got residue on her.
Shot that girl.
They saying that her and Megan, there's evidence that they got in a fist fight.
We all know that.
Yeah.
He
was fucking with the both of them.
So the motive.
So for me, if the prosecution, I don't get. This is what I don't get. I feel like this case really isn't that. It's really a weak case on the prosecution part.
Y'all like. We got 10 people in here. Come on.
Yeah, y'all hit that like button. Make sure I hit that like. Hit that subscribe if you in here. And hit them comments. I know y'all know what's going on. If you in here right now, it's 10 people in here. Drop drop something in here. Shit. Tell us your opinion on Meg and Tory. Who do y'all think is going to win this motherfucking case and why? But I think that I don't get the prosecution angle. I guess we gotta see, but I don't get unless they just literally are getting this girl to get on here and
Gotta testify against Tory.
yeah, like I don't want to say lie because we weren't there, but it's coming off like she's lying.
We've seen that forever.
I feel like this.
I believe
If she comes on there and lies or says some shit that Tory don't like, because I think Tory really could have ended this case if she really did it by just telling.
So that's pretty much what people like. One angle is Tory. The only reason why this is going on is because Tory's not gonna snitch on her.
Yeah,
But you're saying if she come and lie, then Tory gonna testify against her.
yeah. Or he's gonna say things that the lawyer can ask that's really gonna make her look crazy. So the prosecutor to me is playing a very dangerous game by putting her because she has to get cross-examined. Mm-hmm. So I feel like they're doing a really hard job doing that. Like they're not doing her any justice. Like they can make their case weaker if you ask me.
But I mean, I do believe once you go to trial, anything can happen. Weak case, strong case, testimonies, jury. You leave it up to the hands of other people. So it's kind of like even if it's not about the truth, it's what you can prove.
Yeah,
like what you can prove in court. And it's kind of like if Tory has not gonna testify, they could use that against him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like he playing a dangerous game himself, even if they bring her and they flip it.
What up, Jay?
So
what up, Jay? Like I said, if y'all in these comments, y'all motherfuckers better talk. Say some shit.
What up, Frank?
Yeah, but I agree with that. I think that I just think that it's anything can happen. If she say something crazy, it gotta be. I feel like from what they saying, if everything is how they saying it is, it sounds like it's more proof to like annihilate her story than it isn't. But at the end, if Tory ends up winning this case, what happens to Meg? Like, let's just say they just found not guilty. It's not enough evidence to say that he did.
Then
she think she can still be like saying he shot me.
Yeah. That's different. That's not guilty. Found not guilty is just we can't prove you did it. It's not proven. It's not innocent.
Now, if they bring out like video footage of
if something come out where she just was
a lying ass bitch.
It's just now. All right. So my thing is my biggest question about all this shit. It was just to me is about anything. Any story where one person is like, why is she so adamant about telling about that? Like why?
You talking about Meg?
Yeah. Why is she so? Like,
oh yeah.
Why is her story so strong about he did that? Why he do it to me? Dance, bitch, dance. She shot.
You know what's confusing me? This is
Rock
why.
Nation? Like come on, man. Like,
my whole thing is if you're this adamant that he did it online, then why didn't you press charges? Because this is the state. That's why she's just a witness in this case.
The state case.
This is a case that the state picked up. If you really wanted to press charges, and if she's not, has she been at the court? I don't know. We're gonna see. Like if you ain't been at the court, and this is like essentially over you, it kind of tells me a little bit like what's going on, man. Like, are you coming to testify? I guess we got to see. So
I guess maybe it's a defense.
It says Tia said I don't know who to believe. They handled it so weird in the beginning. Every last one of them. That's understandable.
Team Tory Lanez, Meg lying.
That's understandable. Meg's
not telling the whole truth.
Yeah, I put it like this. When I first started, I was on Meg's side. I thought that nigga definitely did that shit. But as the details come out and they like, I'm just looking at it like I can't for sure say what happened with like.
Yeah, that's a fact to you.
I'm just sitting there looking at the motive behind it, and I'm just like, all right, so.
Well, what was Tory's? Well, I think Tory's the only one that I would say if it happened to where she shot him, like the homegirl, and he didn't want to snitch. Pretty much moved how he was supposed to move. Initially, what he did, make some music. He was quiet at first.
Yeah, initially.
I don't think he.
I don't want him. Like, I get it. He don't want to snitch. That's really what it is. He don't. I mean, I'm gonna say that's really what it is. But in that particular situation, it's like he don't want to snitch. So that makes sense.
Maybe it's a little more complicated. Maybe it was a tussle for the gun.
They said that's the only thing that leads me to believe is that maybe, but then again it would be like, well, why he don't got residue on him? You know?
How does gun residue work? It splatters.
It don't splatter everywhere, but if your hands was on the gun,
it's gonna get you.
It's gonna get you. Said,
then they say
Tracy said they was all drunk. They don't know what happened themselves. Nah, I can't say that because when I get drunk, I still know what be going on. Especially in a situation like that. I can't say that. He may know what's going on. I feel like Megan don't know what's going on.
According to what we do know, she was the one that was.
They said she was
a history of being belligerently drunk, and they said she was belligerently drunk at the party.
Also, as well, they said she was drunk as fuck at the party. Her and Kelsey had been there all day. Tori was there for like 30 minutes.
He was sober enough to flirt with Kylie.
Yeah, so Tori might have just got there, and she was drunk and fucked up the whole situation. They had to leave. So
I don't think
if anybody's account
needs to be put in question is Meg.
Yeah, and I think that's the problem. I think that Megan, she handled it wrong. She should have just told the truth, been transparent. I don't know.
We still would have been believable. Especially
we still would have looked at it like you're a victim.
You're a victim. It doesn't matter if you got played, you were drunk, you were fighting. That doesn't make it right for him to shoot you if that's what happened. Yeah. But you try to make it look like, no, I don't know why he shot me. I don't even know. We weren't having sex. No, it's not like that. Then why are you not friends with your friend no more? Like, it doesn't make sense. If you're so strong about saying he shot you, why? And that's my question is why. But to answer your big question about how it's gonna affect, it just depends how it happens. Yeah. If it comes out like that Kelsey gets charged for shooting her and it's proven that she shot, then Meg's credibility is gonna be like, she's already halfway there. Like the you look at any comment section.
Once Tori win, I'm throwing a party.
Oh shit.
Let me ask you this:
he shot me in my feet.
So does he get? Does he get? If he wins this case, does he get unblackballed? Like, does he get back on playlist? Just shit that he been having to do on his own.
He gotta be proven innocent. I think.
You think so?
I don't think a not guilty gonna do it. It's like not fully. He ain't gonna get like the.
He not gonna be on the same momentum he was on.
He ain't gonna be because he was
on fire.
He was on fire with music. He had the IG.
It was the pandemic.
Crazy.
He had the pandemic.
He was next. He had that trajectory of being like, okay, we know, like, you're already lit.
Tia said, I hate that she lied about her relationship with him. Me too. And that's what's going to fuck up her credibility. So that's probably why they're not going to bring her to the stand. Because they're going to prove her as a liar. The same reason why I'm confused as to why they bringing Kelsey to the stand. Because she can be proved as a liar as well. That's why I feel like this case probably should have been dropped. Because I don't feel like they don't have strong enough evidence from when they leaked the police report. The fucking...
But
the neighbors were saying, yeah, we heard a man's voice saying, what are you doing to the girls after they were fighting and the gunshots went off? Why would you do that? Shit like that.
But my thing is, I hear all that and that would make sense. Prosecution ain't stupid. Why? They had to feel they gotta have something. They had to have something. Something where they can just make it look like he did it. They have to have something. They're not just coming in there blind.
Brandon said he think that he's slowly getting unblackballed. I do too, because I see more and more people in public with him, chilling with him.
So y'all think if he drops an album, he's gonna be on like the cover of Apple? That kind of
he gotta work.
That's what unblackballed is.
No, I think that they're gonna unblackball him, but he gotta get himself hot again still.
So Chris Brown trajectory.
Yeah. Like Chris Brown, they didn't just make him the hottest nigga in the world again. They didn't just be like,
he gonna have to cry on MTV doing.
Yeah, like you still have to put in some work, my nigga. But once the same way. Once people jumped on her,
but he ain't gonna be gracious. Yeah. He gonna come out as soon as he can talk.
Oh yeah, he's gonna make a whole album.
He's gonna go crazy.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna probably sue Meg or Rock Nation if they can prove it for defamation. A lawsuit gonna happen.
He lost so much money off that shit.
He lost millions upon millions upon millions about that shit. So I agree. I agree with that aspect of the situation. So, let's move on before we get to sports real quick. Ray J went online. I'm not sure if it had something to do with what the Kardashians said or whatever. I think there's something they said, maybe on their show on Hulu or something. He's always got the blame for the sex tape coming out. That's the narrative that has been painted initially.
Narrative.
Now, do we all feel like we know the backstory of what we heard about what happened before he said that?
Yeah.
The backstory is that they made a video, a home tape. They was fucking and shit, and it leaked out, and whatever company got a hold of it, and they said, look, you could either be a part of this,
or it's gonna happen without you.
Or it's gonna happen without you. So that's what they did.
That was the initial.
That was the initial story. Now they also saying who leaked it out. They was trying to say Ray J leaked it out.
They were blaming Ray J. That's what the riff of their relationship was saying. Ray J was being under the table with the shit.
So initially, I guess Ray J got tired of that shit, bro.
That was just a story that kept coming, and then a lot of people start realizing how
they
Kardashians are marketing genius.
Yes.
And how the mom used that to propel them to the show when you start seeing the behind the scenes shit. So people start having different ideas.
Yeah.
And realizing different shit.
Yeah.
And how business works, how you have to sign certain shit. Like they can sue. It ain't just that simple.
Yeah.
There's no ultimatum when it comes to that. People don't got sued over that. But now it's kind of like there's no. He's bringing it all to the table.
Yeah, that nigga brought out receipts.
It's Kris Jenner.
And that nigga Ray J brought out the receipts. He essentially put it out there that basically I don't know when they got the footage, whatever. I don't know if they just happened to sell it.
They reshot it. Their mom made a reshot. Oh no, I don't know.
Basically, when the footage did just get to them, Kris Jenner was he's trying to say that she was basically the catalyst. Like this is how we gonna market it. Matter of fact, they gotta go redo some footage. That's why I said I felt like that's one of my questions was gonna be like, do we care? Because didn't we know this story?
She admitted she had a video that came out. She said when that sex tape happened as a mom, I was appalled. But as her business manager, it's green.
Okay, so my question is this: if you're in that situation, you're a kid's manager. This already happened. It's guaranteed this happened. They telling you the video's coming out either way. If you're the manager and that's your kid, do you move like Kris Jenner? What do you do?
This gonna sound crazy. Yes. You're a celebrity.
So
and you're grown. They're not kids. That's your child, but this is grown ass woman.
Let me ask you a question.
But yes.
How do they legally get? How do they legally can just take somebody else's footage and it's coming out either way?
I don't believe that.
So you think that she just took it to the?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't believe that. I didn't hear all what Ray J said. I just know they were talking about how they forged his signature.
It's not Kris.
They forged his signature, so it was like they were spearheading this shit. So I don't believe that. If it did get leaked, they can put it out, and they can't make money off of it. Yeah. They can put it out though, but you can't make money off somebody like that. Like it can sue, it can go on free. It could be out.
It sounded like because at the time we knew sex tape should have come out. That shit shot the world. I think Kim wanted that shit to come out. She was trying to she was hanging around with. She was Paris Hilton's manager. Didn't Paris Hilton have a sex tape? Pew! So you was Paris Hilton's assistant. You was Paris Hilton's assistant. You seen what it did for her career. You wanted the same shit. You was dating Ray J. Let's do it. My mom.
That shit might have been planned. Not even like we make a sex tape and then like I guess I'm agreeing with you, but like think about it like, oh, okay, before we take this and sell this. Yeah. It might have been orchestrated from the beginning.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Maybe mom wasn't involved at first, but once she got aboard and they, you know what I'm saying, put her on there, I agree. I think that all this shit was on purpose, man.
Yeah, so I just don't believe what you see initially. You never know what people are capable of for fame.
Exactly.
It's the biggest drug in the world.
All right, couple more sports questions, and then we go into what's the scenario. Tom Brady. Is reports out that him and his wife are still together, but they going through it, right? They're living in different houses because he chose to unretire. She's wanting him to retire, probably spend more time with the kids. Not only spend more time with the kids, like, ain't no telling what he come home like. Injured, whatever it may be, all of that.
For years now, she wanted him to retire.
Yeah.
Since them concussion shit started being
So
popping.
do you think that his wife should be more understanding to his passion, or is Tom Brady being selfish? Let me know real quick. Oh, okay. I guess my kids stopped crying upstairs, so we good. Oh, never mind. I'll be right back. Go ahead. Tell your part.
Well, I didn't know like that was the behind the story shit, behind the scenes shit, like why he was missing days, and there was drama at the household. But to be honest, two things can be true at once. Two things can be true. Two things can be true, but him being selfish only comes with if you don't know what he promising her behind the scenes.
So yeah.
So if he's saying, "Listen, baby, this is it, right? I'm done. I need to spend more time with the kids and shit." So he retires. He comes home. Damn, y'all annoying. I'm going to work. So yeah, that's selfish. And he should understand what she wants. But to me, it's like if he's like, "Bitch, this is what I love, my passion. I'm the greatest. I got a chance to be even greater, to up my legacy." Like, you hear it all the time. Once these professionals, athletes stop doing what they were supposed to be doing, it's like they're depressed.
Brandon, I don't think this is about the money. And allegedly, she's richer than him.
No, nobody said about money. It's about the time.
I'm looking at Brandon. He said she tripping. Let that man make his money. I don't think it's about the money. I'm just clarifying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just clarifying that. Allegedly, they said she's worth more money than him.
She is worth more money than him.
So it's not about money. This is all about his
biggest Victoria's Secret model.
He's obsessed with football.
He's obsessed with football. She wants him to. She's also scared of his health.
That's what I think.
That's the main thing.
What I think.
She's scared of his health.
You've already played. The average person probably plays 3 years.
3 to 4 years.
3 to 4 years. You've done plus 20, right?
He's scared of his health.
So you done quadruple. You feel me? Of the average lifespan. Not to mention, you be having injuries that like not being reported.
Every NFL
so
player.
She knows how many concussions you coming home with.
It was reported he had a concussion last year that just didn't get reported.
She knows you getting torn, ACLs, ligaments, all types of shit. She's looking out for your health.
A woman complain if you not working or you working. They never happy.
Yeah, that's true. But football a little different. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand, football's a little different. Now,
yeah, I don't think it's the time. I don't think it's the money. I think it's the health risk.
Yeah, I think that there's things behind. That's all I can think of is that there's things behind the scenes going on that we don't know about.
So I do believe he be being selfish.
I definitely think he's being selfish.
Of course, he making compromises with his wife. Who don't?
Yeah.
And then he retired.
He retired a year early. He wanted to play till 45 allegedly.
But he retired. He said,
and then
I'm
he
done.
retired.
And then 40 days later, he said,
I'm coming back.
Come back. I'm back.
Yeah, your wife didn't make that decision with you. She been wanting you to retire, nigga.
So she ain't gonna be happy about that.
Think about it, nigga. You got the most Super Bowls. You're already widely 95% of people would say that you're the GOAT quarterback ever. Like you've already reached the levels that nobody else has reached.
That's a catch-22 when you're that uber competitive. What caused him to get that is what's causing him not being able to leave.
Exactly.
It's the same thing. You can't have it both ways where it's like.
I think she's thinking like he's not going to stop until somebody physically can't make him play.
Yeah, she might be thinking like, oh, if I can do it at 45. Let's say he was the Super Bowl again this year.
Yeah.
What makes him not want to do one more year?
Yeah. You got the guys in the locker room telling you, hey man, let's go for one more.
Just one more.
One more in. You come on,
still
Tom. I'll sign for less money if you come back, Tom.
What's to stop him?
I'm still throwing the ball 60 yards downfield. I can still do that.
If he can still play and he's still elite.
Yeah.
That's hard. Why not?
It's hard, bro. I think that it's definitely him being selfish. I think that she's looking out for his best interest. Yeah, women do complain, but I think football's a little different. Like, nigga, if you're coming home and you can barely get out of bed in some mornings, the summertime, the kids love how much You're around. The kids is constantly telling you, "Daddy, I love when it's the off season because you around." You gotta put that into play.
Yeah, I agree.
So I know how it goes. So last but not least, we gonna keep this one short because this one hurt my soul, bro. Is it time for the Falcons to get a new marketing strategy, bro? They got Rotimi out here, red, black, and white, yeah.
I'm gonna keep it, but
ATL my city.
that shit wasn't that bad.
The song wasn't. I don't think nobody's complaining about the song.
It's the who every Atlanta's hip hop capital of the world. Niggas didn't even know that nigga. That nigga was an artist.
He's a singer. He's an R&B singer. Why do you get
power?
Why do yes?
Your name is Dre.
You know in Atlanta, the first thing niggas know you of, that's what they gonna call you. Niggas is not calling you Rotimi.
Your name is
even
Dre.
though he's had a successful few songs on the radio.
Nigga, your name is Dre.
Niggas is like, why is Dre from Power, who's from New York?
Is he from Atlanta?
Bro, the nigga was on that same day. The nigga was on Twitter cheering for the Giants, bro.
No, I didn't know that.
He was on Twitter cheering.
Not be from Atlanta. He's cheering for the Giants.
Cheering for the Giants, bro. Is it time to get a new marketing staff?
Nah, fuck market. Is Arthur waiting to sell the team, man?
That's my wait. Answer this. We gonna get to that.
Yes, you need to. Yes.
Fire the marketing staff. You went past T.I., Jeezy, Gucci. They had Gucci there for the prep rally.
I don't think Arthur Blank is bad. I just think
he's too nice.
It's just you might be too nice.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Exactly. He not from here.
That's crazy. He's not from here. But they said Samuel ain't from here neither. They hired him.
Yes, he has successful songs on the radio. Look it up, Chris. I don't have time to be explaining you shit. Go look up Rotimi, nigga.
Successful few songs on the radio.
The fuck, he definitely was on the radio.
Debate Chris, you know.
He definitely was on the radio for a whole summer.
The stats gonna change debate Chris. Right?
Yeah, stupid ass, little boy.
Chris go back in time and change some shit.
I guess my next question was, how do we change the culture for the Falcons? They lost a 16-point lead. It just seems like it's forever embedded at this point.
I'm a Jet fan. I know losing. Like you
don't lose like that though.
But I don't know how you can be. The thing with being a fan, like to me, especially when I was a little younger, I was emotionally invested. Yeah. Like if the Jets would lose, it would affect my mood. Yeah. And nothing affected your mood more than when you're winning and you blow a lead. You blow the lead. It's like that shit. You're in the playoffs. You have an opportunity to win, to come back, and you lose. That happens a little bit in my adult life or my. You gonna see
a game or two but like that.
Falcons, man.
This is like
the Falcons and the Chargers are two teams that find ways to lose where they're not supposed to lose.
Because my thing is this.
And that's heartbreaking as a fan. It's fucking like if you're emotionally invested, if you like people be like, oh, what's emotionally invested? Anything you spend time in, from training camps to financially. If it was back in the day, I used to pay League Pass when I didn't have it, $160 every 6 months or something like that, or going to the games, buying merch, supporting. You put your heart and energy to as fans. This shit is just serious. It's a $1 billion company, like fanhood. To lose certain ways, that shit is depressing. And y'all niggas find fantastical ways to lose games.
New ways all the time.
From the Cowboy game when there was onside kicking shit to Patriots to the Saints. I ain't supposed to lose games like that. That is it's
Nigga Jay said make them an arena team. Send them to Europe for 3 seasons. Must be 2 radios. All right, Chris.
Must be 2 radios.
All right, Google is your friend. I ain't even gotta.
Must be 2 radios. I ain't never heard. What's so? Was it?
So Rotimi, I can tell y'all right now. Hold on.
Must be 2 radios. Wild. Moving to Canada, Jay.
Rotimi. And nigga just act like
you paid that to watch just lose. We actually were winning back then, unlike the Cowboys. Y'all another team that since you've been an adult, they suck. We've won more playoff games than the Cowboys in the last.
In my bed.
How about that?
In my bed. With Wale. That in my bed.
I'm not the nigga to ask.
Hold on. There's a meeting in my bed. That shit was on the radio for a summer. He said, yeah, not successful hits on it. Okay, so Chris is just going to sit here and lie because that shit was on the radio. That shit was on the radio all summer, like summer and a half ago, bro. That shit was on the summer. You don't even listen to the radio, Chris. You fuck around, sit here and listen to fucking Kid Cudi and shit, bitch. Shut up, bitch. I'll come over there and smack you through that motherfucking nigga.
We ain't just for Kid Cudi.
Yeah, ain't nobody listening to that shit, bro.
But Falcons or just any team, I think you need to shake up something. Manage ownership.
I think at this point, like, it's just a culture. Like, this shit need to be gutted out. Because niggas said it was Matt Ryan. Now, I know that they resulted in a tie, but they was down 13 points. And I seen Matt Ryan bring the team back. And they came back to a tie now.
So you think culture affects, like, what? So this ain't new, right? The only mainstay in this culture is the owner. Yeah, I had different general managers, different front office, different coaches, different players. So you think an owner can affect games that much, or you just think it's random luck?
I think that, okay, so Arthur Blank is known to be a really nice guy. He gives everybody a chance. Like, that's what he's known to be, good to his employers. Not that that's not a good thing.
You need somebody cutthroat.
But it ain't probably the best way to go, right? He probably has a hard time cutting niggas. He has a hard time, like, and he doesn't make those decisions.
Right?
But I'm gonna tell you this. He signs off which type of person hire. I'm sure he interviews people, all types of shit, right?
Yeah, he has the final say in everything.
He's the type of nigga to where it might be starting with him with the culture. Like, easy coming, easy going. He may be the reason why put it like this, the Patriots. They said, like, when they win the Super Bowls, maybe it's not as fun. Like, it's not like, it's like business.
All of them say that.
It's like business.
They hate playing there.
But it's a structure.
But I think Patriots are an outlier, right?
You can't say it's the coaching, Chris. When every coach, then they sit around here and lose leads. It's not the coaching.
I think Patriots
you got to go higher than that.
Outlier. We don't see what they did, right? So, like, let's look at any other team except the Patriots, right? Any other team. Name any other team that has success. Steelers. They have a good culture winning. Since Mike Tomlin's been there, they haven't had a losing season ever.
He might be the type of, first of all, they come from a winning organization, right?
What is like, to me, what is that? Like, I struggle with this because it's like, the Art Shells, the Rooneys, there's the same structure, the same people, like, they give them credit. But what are they doing to win? Is it the coaching?
I think they know how to hire people. I think this. Think about it. Arthur Blank, he's a nice guy. He hires nice niggas. That might be a reason why motherfuckers get real passionate. Like, it's just a personality thing. Something in his head. I hire these type of people. He's not hiring. Maybe he needs to let somebody else hire the coach.
But I don't know, right? I don't know. Like,
I don't know. I'm just saying. This is just my.
I know for the Jets, like Woody Johnson, he's not like the general manager hires the coach.
Yeah,
and they got to get confirmation from the owner. Any major decisions, like, okay, this is why we're
hiring the wrong general manager. You feel me? Maybe the process ain't distinct
so the Steelers just got that great process, but then again,
they might.
They have all their wide receivers always the defense, wide receivers. You know what you're gonna get with the Steelers.
It's a culture thing is real.
I just don't.
I can't pinpoint. We can't pinpoint what it is in the culture, especially me. I'm not part of that shit, but there is something there.
I'm a Jet fan. There's something.
It's something there, bro. There's no reason, and I'm gonna be honest, y'all. We was losing leads with Michael Vick. This ain't just something that just started. We just happen to have the worst loss in NFL history. But this is something that we always used to do,
bro. Because it's like, what is it? Because it's like, as any team, you've been 30 years, you have a losing history. You can't get lucky once.
We did get lucky once.
No, excuse me. You can't get a good run for a 5-year run where you're not, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to, like...
I know.
I get culture because that's business. The people with good business minds, they make the right choices, good leadership, and it's a trickle down effect. But sports is just different in me because it's like it's so much nuance to it. Whereas like over time, randomness matters in sports.
Yeah,
like lucky, it's luck. There's just random shit. There's chance. To be that good over time, it gotta be something. Gotta be something.
Yeah, I agree. Shit. Shit done got crazy, bro. I don't know. All right, man. It's time for that. Here we go, yo. Say what? What's the scenario?
Hey.
All right. Cutting Sticky's girlfriend, Asha, of 5 years, randomly one day tells Stick that in 1 month, she will be moving to California from Georgia, and that he can either come or stay. She's taking the kids with her to LA. She claims that she always told him that she wanted to move there and he always put it off. Should Sticky have been more aware, or is Asha dead ass wrong?
Wife or girlfriend?
That's his baby mama, like his girlfriend, maybe soon to be wife. You can put it like that.
They live together and they got kids.
Mm-hmm.
She's
saying I've been constantly telling you I want to move to LA.
She's dead ass wrong.
Okay.
She dead ass wrong. If they got kids and she said I'm taking the kids to move to LA, even if you've been telling me that's what you want, you can't give me an ultimatum 1 month.
Yeah.
And take my kids with you. No. If you've been telling me this, then you need to give me the ultimatum and say, listen, this is like telling me you want to do something and I'm aware of it and not doing it is different than saying I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Within a month. If you say, listen, we need to have a talk.
This is what I want to do.
This is what I want to do, and it's getting serious.
You've
been putting it off. If you don't want to do this, we're gonna have to. What do you say to that? If you still put it off, then and then you come back another time and say, like, you got to be a little bit more than just saying I want to do this. I want to do this. An opportunity comes. Okay, I'm leaving in a month. You can't do that. She's tripping.
Yeah.
She's tripping.
Yeah.
I just feel like you need to be a little bit more.
And shout out to Jasmine. She the one who gave me this question. I think that is it's disrespectful. It's inconsiderate. To say as far as like you clearly don't care about your kids' well-being. Because why would you tell your kid that's like telling your kids, hey, in a month we moving across the country. It's a lot of different variables that come with that. For you to just be like, fuck it, I'm only caring about my dreams and my shit. That's crazy. Yeah, because you might, if you had told him, look, I would have respected it more if you would have been like, look, even if you would have said, look, I just got asked the opportunity. How do you feel about it? I really want to take it.
I've been trying to move out here.
I've been trying to move here. This is the time. I need an answer. And you took it from there.
Yeah.
Or even if it was like, hey,
the fact that you just gave him an ultimatum.
In a year, I want to move here.
In a year, like you give him a little bit more time to be like, listen,
you taking a man away from his kids.
Like, this is messy.
That's the type of shit I had to plot. I might be going through your motherfucking window. You thought you was gonna make it there like bitch.
What's the name of your job? Shit, you get this letter.
Hey, your first stop? Roscoe's. Man,
you gotta go to Roscoe's.
Manchester, man.
And post. Here, I want Tiffany's. Here, you wear this.
And then listen, take my chain.
Take my chain.
Sleep in that motherfucker. So, goddamn. Too soon?
That was where I just realized.
Too soon.
That was way too soon.
All right. What's the question Brandon sent to the thread? What the fuck he sent? This shit better not be stupid either, nigga.
This is Jeremy and Keisha have been together for 5 years. They have fell on hard times and about to get evicted tomorrow. Keisha know that she can call her ex and he will get the rent caught up, but just going out on a date with her ex. Would you let her go on a date to get the money from another nigga, or face losing your home because you have no other way to get the money?
Good question.
That's
a great question.
Suck my dick, nigga.
Great question. I'll probably be like, nah, bitch, we gotta struggle together because, goddamn, we on hard times. You a broke ass nigga. One thing women love is security, especially that's not even a new body to the bitch. She can go fuck the nigga. And she was like, why would I come back to you and you broke and we out here on hard times when this nigga can take care of me? And now that you done sent me on a date, you so pathetic that you done sent me on a date to go fuck my old nigga. I might as well stay with the old nigga.
You looking at this wrong.
No.
You looking at this so wrong.
Well, explain this to me then.
She been fucking with this nigga. Ain't no way she knows she can get the money.
I'm
going out on a date.
I'm just trying to take it from the circumstances
They've been together for 5 years. That's her ex, and she know in a
She
day
can just
from
hit that
now,
nigga up.
a day from now,
Yeah,
that she can get eviction money by going on a date. How the
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
you know
yeah.
that?
How
bitch?
did you know that?
How the fuck you know
How
that?
did you know
so
that?
being that Jeremy,
Yeah.
if you don't tell her to go get that money and go pay that rent off, so that shit don't go in there.
If I'm Jeremy, I say this: tell her to go get that money, because either way, she probably gonna leave. Worst case scenario is she leaving.
And based on that scenario, my mindset is this bitch.
You right. You right. You absolutely right.
She already.
You
go
absolutely
get that money.
right. Shawty already been
I'm
talking to
plotting
you.
now.
So my whole thing is
Go get
this:
it. I'm about to be mad and homeless.
tell Shawty go get that money.
Go get that
Now
money.
either she gonna come back with that money or she gonna stay with that nigga. But at least in
she
your
coming
head,
back. She coming back because she would have left already if we about to get evicted. Something.
so she definitely love you more than that nigga. But this nigga, she's been keeping in
She
contact.
keep in contact. She keep in options. Whatever it is.
Okay.
We got some girls love broke niggas sometimes.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
He giving her broke
He
dick.
give her broke dick. Whatever it is.
He giving
the
her
bond.
Section 8 dick.
Maybe she playing both sides. Like, oh, I really don't like this nigga. He just got money. I like you. You just broke. So she keep. So I'm aware of that.
Yeah.
Go get the money. Go on that date. Go get the money. But that's why. Because she was like, bro, ain't no way. She knows if he had said a month and then she come back 2 weeks later with a plan. All right, cool. The day later,
Yeah.
you gonna get that money for
First of
eviction?
all, bitch, you should have been like, once it was like 2 weeks out, you should have brought that up.
You should brought it up.
did
Like,
a
hey,
day.
let me see if I can get this.
Alright,
ass.
clearly
Keep me
you
in
and
my
homie
inbox.
still have a conversation. Yeah, you're right.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no stopping us now. Tell her go on that date. You
Take
got
that money,
somewhere to
girl.
sleep. Then make your exit plan. Yep, you start making your exit plan right to that. Start stacking. You start shaving. Tell that bitch you ain't got the half of the rent, because clearly.
So I don't know if y'all talked about Scottie Pippen.
No, the Michael
So
Jordan's son.
Facts of cap. Michael Jordan orchestrated his son to take Larsa Pippen because he petty. He that.
I
petty.
can see it.
You can see that.
I can see it.
That's wild.
She like young niggas. Hey, Marcus, come down here. Come down here, little nigga.
Hop in her DL.
Dad, you always on that goddamn yak and cigars. Let's shut the fuck up, little nigga. You non-talent having ass bitch. That's why I always.
That's why I love you and your
That's
mama.
why I always look. You got all the Jordans you want up the stairs, don't you? Who paid the rent in this motherfucking
That's why I
house?
love you and your mama.
Who paid the motherfucking mortgage in this house? Who got you that brown? I need you to do me one solid, little nigga.
You think he could possibly be behind that?
Yeah. I can see him saying, listen, little nigga. Go on, listen. Lost, hop in the DMs.
Hey,
How y'all keep me saying it? Hop in the
Jordan
DMs.
impression is crazy.
Hop in the DMs.
That's an old
Old drunk nigga.
old drunk nigga.
Listen,
How about her deal?
don't hop in that big DMs and do what you gotta do. Listen, I don't like that shit. She yeah, I can see that.
I
can see that.
I think Michael Jordan is one of the most pettiest athletes we know.
Facts.
Like the way he talk
Like Tom Brady.
I seen him talk about, like, I was watching an interview with him and Charles Barkley on Oprah, and Charles was like, I don't like him riding motorcycles. It's not safe. Michael Jordan said, well, you got to be safe to ride motorcycles because you ain't got time to text. Charles would know this if he was a winner. I was like, shit, Mike. Yeah, he petty. Yeah. And the way he talk about Isaiah, the way he just don't let shit go. Mm-hmm. The way he talk about his Hall of Fame speech.
He's like Tom Brady, bro.
Who had the most...
Obsessed. They're obsessed with the sports. That's how Tom Brady gonna be as soon as he retires.
We live on Facts and Cat Podcast, y'all.
What, you joined into live?
Nah, I just got FaceTime.
Oh.
Is something wrong? All right, y'all give me 5 minutes? Give me 5 minutes.
All right, continue, bro. We about to get up out of here anyway.
So, yeah, I just feel like, yeah, Mike Petty, bro. He petty. I believe he could do that.
Yeah.
So Cardi B has agreed to plead guilty to third-degree assault for her fight with 6ix9ine's girlfriend,
Jay, who allegedly was fucking at the time.
For fucking at the time.
So she sent some bitches to go beat her ass in that club.
So, facts of cap. Is Offset the most wildest nigga in the game? Cause these rumors is he's fucking hide your kids, hide your wife. He's fucking everybody out here.
Said keep your kids from Mystical. No, keep your kids from Offset.
Hey! Like,
yeah, he was definitely. I can't speak on now. I don't know. He could be a changed man. Look at the range, man. I got a whole new game plan. It could be that.
My nigga,
but
your homies,
at that time, he was definitely wilding out, bro.
I
think that Offset probably. The problem with Offset was like he came in the game late from jail, and I just think that he was living the luxury of being a famous rapper. I think that he wasn't necessarily trying to, be disrespectful to Cardi. He tried to be discreet, but you don't know who you can trust when you're doing shit like that. I don't think he's doing nothing out of the ordinary. We seen Dirk and India just broke up, allegedly, which I think is fake. I think it's a clout chase thing. But the rumors is he got a baby on the way, or he had a baby with somebody else.
I'll be right back, baby.
We see Baby every other week. Him and his girl break up. Allegedly, he was doing this. I just think that the temptation, probably from being a rap superstar, is the hardest. I think you got to be honest with yourself. If you're a lady, maybe that's part of the plan. I think the only problem is that niggas probably ain't saying, "Hey, look, man, I'm a rap superstar."
Or they ain't being honest.
Yeah, I'm a rap superstar. I might get some pussy on the side from time to time, and I think that's what's fucking everything up.
I got one more.
Yeah, one more, then we out of here.
DJ Vlad said this. As an adult, playing video games for long periods of time, which Chris is here, for long periods of time is a form of depression. If you don't believe me, just ask yourself this.
You see, I put that up on my Instagram yesterday.
I didn't see it.
I took a poll on it.
100 greatest moments of your life. Do any of these moments involve video games? Probably not.
I put a poll on it.
What did the poll say?
52% of people said that that's cap. About 30% said that's facts. Mostly women. And then I put undecided. The rest of that was undecided.
This is my takeaway of this. Can it be a form of depression? Yes. Just like anything else. Any obsessive behavior can be a form of depression.
That's why I put undecided.
Simply put, it's playing video games. First of all, people, that's their career.
Well,
that's their
I gotta give him. Let me clear this up because he did. See that you just seen what he said on Instagram. He did say on Twitter, "I'm not accounting people that make money off of this, that are like gamers, stuff like that. I'm just talking about the guy who sits at home and plays video games all day." That's what he's saying.
So if I don't get paid for it, this is how I look at it. If I pay my bills, if I'm up together, what's that word I'm looking for? If I take care of myself, like hygiene and everything like that.
Yeah.
No, just because my girl don't like me, because I don't pay attention to my girl playing video games, I like that more than that, and I play that all the time. No, I don't think that's a form of depression. I think that's a form of entertainment. Whether you find that watching TV all day, whether you find that on social media all day, whether you reading books all day.
Probably.
You can read books all day and be depressed, lost in your own world.
I think Vlad could go home, and I don't know if he got a woman, but I'm sure his woman will complain about him strolling through the internet to find content
to talk about.
Now,
the only excuse they say, I get paid for that. Well, if you take, like I said,
but ask yourself, which one is more depressing? Doing something because you know that you got to get paid from it, it's your job, or something that you just love doing. It's fun.
So no, it's fun.
So I think where Vlad went wrong about this is that it's a case. He generalized it. It's a case by case basis. Now, do I think that a lot of niggas are depressed and don't even realize it because they're playing video games? Yeah, they might use it as a coping mechanism. A lot of things. But I also think that, nigga, I like to get on YouTube a lot. Maybe my girl might be like, "Yo, you be on YouTube a little too much." Does that mean I'm depressed?
Nah, just because somebody complained about this. That's why all the girls was like, yeah, because they just want the attention.
Yeah, the girls, that's why I noticed. That's why I made sure I paid attention. Everybody except like two people. It was some niggas who said undecided. It was like two niggas who said that was facts. The rest of that shit was women.
Yeah,
and I think that the women, like, I get what they saying, but at the same time, if a nigga is online with his homies, that's not depression. That's a nigga having fun online with his homies. If a nigga
ask
is
yourself 100 memories of one of them video games.
If a nigga is if they at the crib putting money on the floor,
one of my
betting on
happiest
2K
moments was NBA. When I got to NBA Live 03 for Christmas.
Yeah,
I was ecstatic.
Now for me, I'm not the hugest gamer, especially like I was as a kid. I was a gamer. I'm not the hugest gamer, but at the same time, I can't speak for everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Chris said, "Hey man, if that's what you like to do, it's in your free time, keep doing it." Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. I'm not.
I said, if it doesn't affect, if you calling out for work, if you not that's when you depressed.
That's
depression. If you can't, if you sad.
Your bitch going to school or going to work, come back, you in the same spot, same clothes, same goddamn playing the game. Yeah, now that's cause for concern, but yeah, I don't know, but we appreciate everybody for being here.
So 110.
If y'all in here, make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that like before we get out of here.
Comment, share, post.
Yeah, this is going up on the replay, so if you missed a little bit of it, make sure you do that.
We out. Appreciate y'all.
We out.
Wow. What they talking about?